Pig farm ratting. Darren's with the inventors of the NiteSite down on the farm. Roger goes beard diving to see if airgunners make the best shots. We've got news of a competition to visit the Air Arms factory. Welcome to AirHeads. As the pigs sleep, the rats creep, but some will not see the night through. Because throwing some illumination on the situation is Darren with his friends Phil and Dave Craven, the inventors of the NiteSite night vision shooting system.
So I've been invited up to, where were we, Yorkshire?
Hey? Yes.
Yorkshire, yeah. Yorkshire. Had a nice cup of tea earlier with Phil and Dave from NiteSite, and they've got their, what have we got here?
A wolf.
A wolf?
Wolf, yeah.
Are you a wolf as well, or are you a viper?
No, I'm a viper. I go vipering regularly.
So we've got a NiteSite wolf and a viper. I've got the eagle.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because that's the only thing you gave me.
Oh, okay.
So we're down on one of Phil's permissions. It's your permission, isn't it?
Yes,
I don't want to upset Dave, because these are brothers, and they do bitch at each other, as you'll see, all night, and they moan. And he goes, we're going to go shoot some rats, as simple as that. So the weather has been horrendous, and it's all outside shooting.
Yeah.
I was told it was all posh and luxurious and everything else, and it's
a big
filthy farm. Should we go see if we can find some rats?
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds like a good plan.
Incredibly, NiteSite has only been in business for 5 years, but are now a shooting household name. The boys don't mess about, and with the pigs hardly stirring, they account for a dozen rats in the first 10 minutes. While the rats reassess their plans for the evening, Phil and Dave explain how NiteSite came into existence.
We used to go lamping initially, I did, with an air rifle, and I ended up putting a camcorder on the end of the scope, and it worked, but very poorly, and that's when the quest to improve it began. So Phil came and had a look at what I was doing, started shooting, enjoyed it, and then we started developing.
Phil the electrician here.
Yeah, started developing.
Taking bits apart off eBay, cameras,
cobbling it together.
And yeah, we came up with something you could see about 40 yards with.
Yeah, which made it an air rifle product. But then through future development, that's how it began. And that's when we went to the bank manager and asked for some pennies to...
Told us to get lost.
Yeah.
So once we got to the 40 yard stage, it was a natural progression to develop the lenses and the IR capability so we could get it out further. Once we hit 200 metres, 200 yards, around that range, we realised we had a different market we could target, which was centrefire rifle hunters, fox hunters. So it opened the product up massively for us.
Now we are shipping to more than 40 countries worldwide. We still love ratting though.
Yeah, can't be coming out with my Viper. It's only a 100-yard product. Say only, and I use it all the time. They're my sticks over in all that crap now. Oh, lovely. Keep pinching ourselves every day at the success we've had. It's a real dream for us.
NiteSite and sub 12 foot-pound air rifles make a perfect combination. Precious livestock and the wall and roof panels deserve well-placed pellets. We've said it before, there's really nothing like a great ratting permission. For more about NiteSite, go to nitesite.com. The NiteSite bringing home the bacon there. And now to someone else who's hamming it up. It's David with HotAir.
This is HotAir. A grey squirrel cull has won a £500,000 lottery grant. A project in Northern Ireland has been awarded £550,000 to protect red squirrels by culling greys. The conservation project is led by the Ulster Wildlife Trust charity. So far they've been trapping and clubbing the greys, but they could learn a lesson from Anglesey, which has wiped out grey squirrels by encouraging inhabitants to shoot them. Remembrance Sunday is a poignant time for airgun manufacturer BSA. On the 19th of November 1940, the Luftwaffe targeted the BSA Guns factory in the Small Heath area of Birmingham. 53 employees of the firm lost their lives because they refused to leave their workstations and head to the safety of an air raid shelter. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the raid. 2 new products from Spain and the USA. Spanish airgun manufacturer Cometar is advertising a bullpup version of its Orion PCP air rifle called the Orion BP. Meanwhile, Air Venturi is producing a range of anti-ricochet BB ammunition featuring a double coating of copper plating surrounding heavyweight lead shot. Here's how you can win a tour of Air Arms HQ, a lunch and a goodie bag worth £100 with the Air Arms Golden Ticket competition. All you need to do is buy December's edition of Airgun World or Airgunner magazines and find the golden ticket inside. Fill in the details and send it back to Air Arms. It's that simple. The draw will take place on the 15th of January 2016 with 5 winning tickets available. The tour will take place on Tuesday the 2nd of February 2016. And finally, scientists believe they found the world's biggest rat. Well, the remains of it anyway. Fossils of the largest rat ever known to have existed were discovered during an expedition in East Timor, according to archaeologists with the Australian National University. With massive jaws compared to the rats we know and shoot today, it weighed 11 pounds, about the size of a small dog. You are now up to date with HotAir, aiming for accuracy, targeting the truth.
Thank you, David. Now, BSA competitive shot Roger Lait believes that you can HFT master, see what I did there, you can master any kind of shooting if you know about airgunning. Let's find out.
So we're all down at Pete's Farm at the moment, having a bit of a practice. Just fine-tuning, all I've done, just making sure they're absolutely 100%. Do you think, right, the shooting an air gun, is that you can extrapolate that skill and use that for other shooting, i.e. big guns, little guns, pistols, anything? I think you can. I reckon you could take someone that shoots air guns, put them behind a centrefire, and they'd really, really shine. What do you reckon? Oi, you'll do. Let's go.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
That's perfect.
So here we are at one of my permissions. So Kyle, you are today's crash test dummy. Emphasis on dummy. We're going to be shooting full bore. How do you think you're going to be?
I'll give it a go, but I'm not sure yet how good I'm going to be.
Right, now you shoot a Springer reasonably well. And you've done very well in the World Championships, European Championships, goodness knows what championships. You pretty much won everything. Do you think that what you've learned from airgunning, you can actually take to full bore shooting?
I suppose so, because Springer's very unforgiving in air rifle terms, because if you get any part of your technique wrong, you're going to miss. Your trigger control, your head position, your hold, your natural sight position, all of that has to be taken into account, so it should translate to a full bore shooter.
I think I kind of agree with you there, because I think actually the hold sensitivity, the trigger control is going to make a big difference with full bore shooting. I've been to Bisley many times and sat down with some people that only shoot full bore, and I've got some groups that they're going, well, how do you do this? Now I've been shooting air guns for 12 years, but I've been shooting bullet guns for 8 years, and definitely without a doubt the skill set you need to shoot bullet guns and bullet guns accurately comes from an air gun. It comes from this, and all the skills I've learned from this you can definitely take to the full bore, and you can get some cracking groups. Today, it's run like the campest man you know. And Kyle has won that. Well done, well done. So today, he's going to be shooting the 17 Hornet. Now, the 17 Hornet is a very, very fast little round. It doesn't weigh very much, so it gets blown around by the wind. What I'd like him to shoot really is the 308. Now, obviously from the Beard of Plenty. Now the 308 obviously is 155 grains, so it's much heavier and doesn't move around so much. While you're there, have a little look at this bad boy. You'll notice though that Field Sports is around there. Here's the thing, I've been using this jacket all season for the HFT Masters, right? Jack Pipe were kind enough to say, have a jacket, see what you think. Well, I'll tell you what I think. It is brilliant. It is warm, it is waterproof, and it's really, really comfy. And it doesn't make loads of noise, unlike my good self. And as you can see from the rain, it's chucking it down. You wouldn't put a milk bottle out in this, you really wouldn't. But this, good as gold. This is one for your bag, guys. Get one of these, they're fantastic. Jack Pike, you're the best. Kyle, are you ready?
I am ready.
Good. Now, we've been over the safety aspects. I've explained all the safety bits, what to do, what not to do. He knows what he's going to do. Now, the proof is, can he get a decent 5-shot group, bearing in mind he doesn't shoot full bore? How was that then?
I think I did all right. I think I pulled one shot slightly higher, but I think I did a good group.
Excuses. No, that's good. So, do you think the trigger control, the breathing, everything that you use in HFT, do you think that translates to centerfire rifles?
Yeah, definitely bridges the gap between centerfire and air rifle, the skill set we have.
Right.
But the only difference is we have to grip the gun a bit tighter than we do an air rifle, because obviously the kick and the recoil.
But
with a spring-powered air rifle, you've got to be very gentle. With this, you've got to have a little bit of a firm grip, just to make sure it doesn't slip and you don't have a shot wander off.
Okay. Really thought you'd do better. What a waste of time. I'm wrong. No, fantastic. What do you reckon that is, width-wise?
Sub MOA.
Definitely sub MOA.
Conditions are hard, but better conditions should be able to tighten it up.
So I've been shooting the full bores and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of those things that for me is so appealing. However, which would I prefer? It's my BSA every day.
Thank you, Roger and Kyle. Right, let's find out about the best air gunning on YouTube. It's Airstreaming. Charlie Jacoby here. This is my roundup of the best air gunning on YouTube. Airgun Gear Show takes a first look at the FX Impact in its UK spec as part of a factory tour. Squirrel Hunter is rat shooting, taking his Theoban Rapid 7 for its maiden voyage. He is at a poultry farm. More ratting with the Yukon Photon XT's 6.5 by 15 night vision rifle scope. Fairly sure this is air gunning, but it's good ratting. Bracken Load reviews the FX Wildcat in 2.2 with a Hawk 1 to 4 by 24 endurance. Great rifle, but finds it needs to be more lefty friendly. Tim Grubbs has brought out a film called Ice Breaking with the Gammo Bull Whisper. Hopping across the pond, American Airgunner has been to the Texas Airgun Show, where everything is of course bigger and better. Tafazvu has a Jackrabbit distress call on the TD257 airgun out to take its second coyote, ranges 50 yards. And finally, this homemade PCP film has had hundreds of thousands of views, showing the world loves something a little illegal. Click on the links to watch the videos, or you'll find them in this film's description. If you would like to send in a video for Airstreaming, ping me the link, charlie@fieldsportschannel.tv. That's it. Enjoy your air gunning. This has been Airheads. See you in a couple of weeks.